Hi, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. So it's a beautiful sunny afternoon right now. So let's do an energy check-in for the collective. Let's talk about the energy. So I'm feeling there is this change in the air at this time. We've been in an unknown space. You may have felt like for a while you felt as if you were in a void and you couldn't see anything that was around you. And that was because the thing that actually you were looking for was right in front of you. It was so close at that point that you couldn't see it. For a while it made you, it's like, go out of focus, much like my camera lens does when I'm trying to show you cards. When it's so close, it goes out of focus and you feel like you're in the unknown because you can't actually see for a moment. But we're actually moving out of this space. And there is this change in the air where all of a sudden you're beginning to see things with clarity again. Your eyes have adjusted and are coming back into focus. They've had this period of adjustment, and now your focus is on point. And so I thought it would be good to pop on and find out what's coming in for the weekend, find out some more about this change now that you can see again. You're seeing things more clearly. I felt as though this change was regarding a change of approach. Perhaps somebody's changing their tactics in how they approach, because they now see things far more clearly than ever before. Because the thing that initially they had sight on was far, far away in the distance, but they were able to zoom in with their eyes and focus, little realizing that what they seek was also seeking them. So they actually drew nearer and nearer and closer to one another. And then they were so close. It was so close that you just couldn't see what was right before your eyes, because for a moment it made you lose focus. You needed that time of adjustment. But now you can see again, and you can see exactly what you're looking at. And it's exactly the same thing that you saw from far, far away in that vision that you could see. Only now, it's right in front of your nose. It's so close that you can see every single detail. And that you can almost touch it and smell it and taste it and feel the sense of it being with you. Is that clarification? I'll leave that to you to decide. So let's begin with the angels of light today. Let's find out what the angels would like us to know. To begin with, what's coming in for us this weekend? Thank you, angels. Okay. So we have imagination, aspiration, and vulnerability. With Archangel Jophiel. Okay. Thoughts are building bricks of life, for everything begins with a thought. Add clarity to thoughts and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders. The angels are inviting you to use your power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open the doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcomes. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Then image your dreams and start the process of creation. And I feel as though this is what you have been doing. You could see this vision. You saw this vision even far out there on the horizon, and you focused on it. You thought about it. And the angels picked up on your intentions, on your wishes and on your hopes and desires. And they got on board to help you create this dream. Okay, so what's our second card? What comes through with this card? Aspiration. It is time to set your sights higher. If you are settling for the mediocre, aim for the superb. Stretch yourself to fulfill all your potential and hold mighty visions. Find the wisdom within, which enables you to aspire to the great and glorious. Then expand your comfort zones so that you can explore your dreams. The angels guide you never to settle for less than your incredible human spirit can achieve or deserves. Ask for help from the angels, and they will guide and inspire you to raise your consciousness and live at a higher level. Let your spirit soar and aim for the divine. Your angels are right behind you, helping you keep focused on your dream and on this vision, helping you stay focused on what you know to be true for you, because you've created it and you can sense it and you can feel it. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. That's probably why my throat chakra played up just then, because it is difficult. It's hard to be brave, to open up your heart, allow yourself to be vulnerable, to talk about your senses, your feelings, your dreams, and this higher love that you feel because you've been sensing it from afar for a long time, and now it's right in front of you, and the angels have been conspiring to help bring it to you. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile, true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. So the angel surrounding us this weekend, we have Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. Okay, so where should we go from here? Let's put a Keepers of the Light. Okay, so we have, just to follow that card, we have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. That's the bottom of the deck. So we have charity, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive, because the angels are supporting you. Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene, But even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love who once existed in the land of Atlantis. I might actually get some Atlantis cards. She is the light force that helps us awaken our heart to the divine love we deserve. The light keeper whose essence allows the light within our heart to expand, revealing a true, real, naked and vulnerable aspect of our soul. She brings an opportunity to experience divine love, whether through a relationship, experience, or adventure. Her message to you: the cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. And that's just what I was saying at the beginning, was how we're moving into this time now, moving out of the unknown, because your eyes have adjusted and you can see now that what is right in front of you is the vision, is the dream, and is that creation, and that you had sights on from afar, and now it's right in front of you. And now your eyes adjusted and you can see it more clearly. So if you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You are reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. Faith, hope, and charity are a trinity of archangels who are dedicated to helping us regain our natural traits of kindness, trust, and faith in the highest good. Charity is the twin flame of Archangel Chamuel. She has a great spirit that encourages us to undertake the spiritual practices of prayer and meditation. Prayer is the way we speak with the divine, and meditation is the way we open ourselves to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of all those who pray in support of others. She absolutely loves to see this kindness because it creates an inspirational healing wave of goodwill to the world. So the powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart and have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forwards. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good, and welcome Charity into the space with you. So the angels, as I was saying, have been supporting you. And helping to bring you together. That's magical. Absolutely magical. So let's pull a Universal Love Oracle. No, that's the Sacred Rebels deck. So let's get a Sacred Rebels at the end, shall we? Oh, there's one card. It doesn't want to come out the box. Divine Guidance. We're like, you are already well equipped with the divine guidance. So let's pull a Universal Love Oracle. Because there's a lot of love going on this weekend. There's a lot of love on the table. It's divine love. It's right here. Right here. And your eyes have adjusted to it now. And you can see it. And all that fear that you once felt because you didn't recognize it at first. It's all dissipated and lifted away. It's transmuted. It's neutralized. Oh my days. See how it all ties in if you heard my previous messages. So here we have balance. Here we have divine masculine, divine feminine together. Yin yang. Divine masculine has been releasing any burdens. Needs to put down this sadness because it's time to express emotions and speak up. Oh, my stomach is roaring and fierce. The lady in the picture consoles a man who is sad and lonely. The man's heart is full of unexpressed emotions, which at some point he is no longer able to contain. It's like my stomach is roaring to come out. It's roaring to be expressed. The tears flow and a healing occurs. Regardless of whether you are male or female, this card mirrors what is happening energetically and emotionally inside you. It represents your yang masculine energy and the healing that automatically occurs when you open your heart and allow your feelings to flow through. There is no need to analyse anything. Simply release all you feel inside. If you feel like confiding in a trusted friend or health professional, then do it. Journal writing is also very helpful and therapeutic. Start to make time for you. Be loving and gentle with yourself. This is a time to nurture you. So it is possible to transcend a current difficulty by shifting your awareness and focus. Love can help you rise above all obstacles. It will help you to see things from a higher perspective, and your problems will seem much smaller. Sit quietly in meditation. Imagine streams of crystal-coloured light flowing down upon you, and feel this light pouring into each of the 7 energy centres in your body. Not sure if I've got the colours on the table. We've got the red, is your base, it's at the base of the spine, that's your root chakra. The orange is your sacral chakra, which is just below your navel. Yellow is your solar plexus, which is just above your navel. Green and pink are your heart chakra. The light blue is your throat chakra. The indigo, not sure that I've got an indigo yet, is your third eye, which is in your forehead, in the middle of your forehead. Crown chakra is violet and white, and that's at the top of your head there. So allow this light to fill every part of you, and feel your earthly concerns fade away as you connect with the infinite power you hold within. So I need to lay them out in order, don't I? But there we go. I've got some nice chakra healing key rings on the table for display purposes. You may like to message me to order your own personal charms. Please do. So let's bring in the good tarot. Let's find out some more good, shall we? Let's get one card from the good tarot regarding this energy. One more shuffle, thank you. What do you desire? After this change to the healing's curve, star. It's the card of miracles and inspiration. And the message I am hopeful and inspired by life right now, and everything that is happening points to a renewed sense of encouragement. You hear the guy clearing his throat because, again, it's, so the masculine's getting encouraged, being encouraged now to speak up, to open his heart, knowing that it's okay to express his emotions. So after all the changes I have experienced, I'm starting to recognize the hope that comes with new beginnings. That's beautiful. So let's finish our reading today with a Sacred Rebels guidance message. Shuffling first, thank you. One nice message, clear message. So we have card 34. In the world, not of the world. And at the bottom of the deck we've got Legacy of Light, and I noticed that that's what we had yesterday. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you, just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it feel like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way with life, an explicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed, so that all may be accomplished. It is at an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defences layer by layer and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defences. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organised, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable. Nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. The message is that you are shedding. It might be an identity. It might be a status symbol, such as a car, home, or suburb, and it could even be a socially admired relationship. You are shedding because no matter what the appearance of things, those old forms were too constricting for you. It is almost like your spirit was trying to walk about in shoes several sizes too small. They were starting to pinch. The seams were ripping and eventually they would fall apart completely. Likewise, you are being stripped of eternal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake. It is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. So you are being guided to trust. You understand and know that this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come about. So as we keep repetitively getting the legacy of light at the bottom of the deck, I feel that today we end our reading with the legacy of the light. 3 and 4 make 7, and the legacy of light is also number 7. So the legacy of light. You are being asked to honour the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you. Your ancestral lines, not only in blood, but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel from your heart and with belief in yourself. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence into the world, to be like a sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. The oracle of the legacy of light comes to you when you need confirmation that a creative choice you are making or have made or soon will make is one that is in alignment with your sacred purpose and spiritual path of healing and growth. The legacy of light cannot be ignored without some detriment to your sense of well-being. If you were asking about a particular question and drew this card, then part of the answer to that question is that the issue at hand is one of utmost importance to your spiritual growth, even if it seems like a relatively insignificant question. The energy around this matter is relevant to your sacred birthright to shine. Perhaps you need to trust more, to know that all is well, no matter what appears to be, and to ask for help and believe that you deserve to receive it. The legacy of light also asks you to call on the unconditionally loving support that exists for you every day. This light will offer you all manner of assistance. To not call upon it is like starving because you believe you have no means to acquire food, whilst a feast lays before your eyes. If only you would partake in it. Perhaps you worry that you are asking too much of those who wish to assist you. However, this is a mistaken belief. Those beings of unconditional love who assist us spiritually each day need to shine just as we do. When they are embraced for their purpose to assist with the spiritual growth of humanity through unconditional love, they too become a part of the legacy of light, shining bright with love and helping to illuminate the world. Although you may doubt your goodness at times, being human does mean there will be some very dark moments on your path, but this oracle affirms that you are coming from love, with the pure intention to simply live your life and do your best in the circumstances in which you find yourself. You are being asked to avail yourself of the help that is awaiting your request, so that your own light can become a part of the greater shining legacy of divine brilliance made manifest upon the earth. This oracle is also guiding you to something in your family history or spiritual ancestry that is relevant to you now. Your spiritual ancestry can be recognized through the traditions and cultures you are intrigued by and interested in. They do not have to be the same as the spiritual traditions that you were raised with in this lifetime, although they may be. The influence of your family history and or spiritual tradition may be encouraging and constructive, but it may also be holding you back. Sometimes we unintentionally absorb the hidden fears of our parents or our religious upbringings, such as the belief that dreams cannot manifest or that we have to compromise to the point of losing what makes us feel truly alive. If you can relate to this or want healing just in case it is happening beyond the level of your conscious awareness, simply complete the healing process below. If you are involved in a group project, this oracle is asking you to stay true to the heart of why you began working together in the first place and to seek assistance, protection and guidance from a source that loves all of you unconditionally. You can do this through the healing process below. Finally, if you need a jolt to recognize that you are a creative being entitled to explore your ingenuity, perhaps through taking a class or pursuing your own artistic interests at home, then this oracle brings the guidance that, yes, this is a part of your life path, and you are encouraged to take it further. You are also encouraged through this oracle as having some special creative and healing offering to make to the world in this lifetime. You will leave a legacy of light for the greater good upon this planet, and you will be lovingly supported in many ways by the great creative universal intelligence when you ask for help. If you don't know how to do that, just complete the healing process below. So So let's do our healing process and then we shall close out today's reading. So say the following aloud. Through unconditional love, I am open to receiving the support, guidance, protection and assistance that I need to manifest the legacy of light that shines through me now. I release any conscious or unconscious attachment to beliefs or relationship patterns that hold me back from fully shining my light in the world. I ask that my creative journey be aligned with my spiritual path and blessed for the greatest good. So be it. So now place your hands in prayer at your heart and close your eyes. Bow your head to your hands and imagine, sense or perceive that a beautiful golden light pours down from the center of the universe into the top of your head. It then flows slowly down through your head and into your heart, all the way down through your body and out through the soles of your feet. So sit with that light pouring through your body for a few moments. And then when you are ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your healing process. So much love, everybody. That was our Friday check-in. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Much love.